Hey, my Taurus babies, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you had a good start to your work week. I'm trying to cut my music down. Um, this is Taurus and Aries. Sitting in the tree, Kissing. So let's see. We do 3 for recent past, we do 3 for current energy, and we do 3 for future energy. A reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. Oh, what's going on with Taurus and Aries? I don't like how I'm feeling right now. Wait a minute. So, bottom of the deck. Yeah, I know. 9 of Swords and the fucking 10 of Swords. I promise you that 10 of Swords will make himself known here when he's ready. I kind of got a sense where he's going with that though. So let's see what we got for the recent past. 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups, the World card for your current energy, Taurus, the 2 of Wands, your centerpiece and your challenge card, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. And for your future energy, Temperance card. Ooh, it's the second time Tower done popped up right in that place. Tower and the Empress. Oh, well, I'm sad to say it, but Taurus, this is you, baby. This is all you. Y'all done tipped out on your little Aries. Y'all done some extra other shit. I know Taurus is like, no, it ain't us. It really ain't. It is. But I kind of understand why. It seems like, and I've been in a Taurus Aries period before, and it was all good until the Aries just started running into the wall. I'm just like a typical ram, just running head first into the wall. I never understood and would just hold on to some fact or problem and know there was no out or end to it and just beat it to death. So I understand how you feeling, but however this is going, this has pretty much pushed you out the door, Taurus, because you are you just don't understand this fire energy that the Aries is bringing to you, because it's not making sense to you. So from your recent past with the 5 of Wands, it looks like they got you off track, Taurus. That's the Aries card right there. It looks like they got you off track, got your focus, and your mind going in 50 different directions with whatever it is they were doing or trying to plan out or trying to get you to understand. And this made you pull back, Taurus, because this is not your energy. You don't like all this chaotic, oh my God, where's my brain? And it was really a lack of focus. You just kind of just, whatever was going on, you just lost your focus. With the 3 of Cups here, yeah, there's some extra added going on, Taurus. And this feels like it was more you than the Aries. Like you kind of just creeped out just a little bit. And I get it. Like I said, I get it. Because you're dealing with an Aries, even though people think that because signs are right next to each other, they should get along. Actually, that's exactly the opposite. When you have signs that are right next to each other, Gemini and Taurus, Gemini and Cancer, those relationships usually come with certain sets of problems because they are so close to each other. With the World card here at the end, I'm not feeling success. I'm feeling reversal, for real. I'm not feeling any kind of completion or anything coming to fruition with this, because Taurus, this really just kind of took you off your game, and this is why your overall energy is a 9 of Swords, because you are up at night trying to answer questions, and this is making you do things, Taurus, that you ordinarily would not do. But I almost feel like you're smothered, Taurus. Feels like your Aries might be trying to just smother you, and not necessarily with love, but with a whole lot of responsibility and stuff that you just not working in your plan, Taurus. However that's resonating. Your current energy with the Two of Wands, Taurus, you're really thinking about going back to the drawing board on this one. Even though this is Aries energy, and this is about the energy of that initial energy it takes to manifest something, it feels like you're just ready to go back to the drawing board on the whole thing. Fuck it. Screw it. I'll do something else. And Taurus, I feel you. You feel bad. You feel bad. Whatever little tip out you did. If you were just totally unfaithful, or if you just stayed out one night and didn't come home, you just won't be bothered no more. This is your centerpiece card, Taurus, and your challenge. The King of Cups. And the point here is not to be so damn chill and so standoffish that you are staying in a relationship just because you don't want to get out of it, or it's your comfort zone. Yeah, this is the King of Comfort right here. This is him right here. This is your challenge, Taurus. Are you going to stay this comfortable and this chill that you don't move forward? Or are you going to unchill yourself and make some forward movement? Because this is on you. It's not often that I put it back on Taurus, but this reading is coming back, Taurus. This is definitely you. You are the one definitely coloring outside the lines. You are the one currently singing heart songs to somebody else. Come on, let's just put it where it is. And I get it. But the thing is, are you being fair? And I understand if your Aries is just putting you through a whole lot of nine changes and you ain't feeling it. But is it fair for you to just stay here? Or is it time to move on? Again, this is what's got your ass up at night. And then we can just bring the Ten of Swords right on into play. All of it coming down on your head at once, Taurus. All of it. And really, what you should be doing, Taurus, is telling your Aries, look, I can't deal with all these restrictions and all this ramage type shit you do. I'm a bull, and if it's not bullish, I don't understand it. So if you're not trying to help me understand, or if you're not trying to communicate with me, let me know so I can go. Taurus, that's what you should be saying to your Aries. It is. If you're just hanging on because you're being complacent and, you want to be the king and the queen of chill, and you got your cup, and as long as you got something in your cup, zero fucks are given about anything else. Come on now, is that fair? Even if your Aries is acting an ass, is that fair? Is it fair to you? Is it fair to the other person? And then if you're going to go ahead and tip out, what you doing there? You might as well just go on and pack it up and be gone. Future energy. Having that balance and some moderation, emotional balance and moderation. And this is not just for Taurus, this is for Aries as well. Because y'all are just, I can just feel like a fucking roller coaster. You're over here, you're over there. And I get it. When you were dealing with somebody that's bringing something to the table, and it almost feels like they're enforcing it, Taurus. Tauruses, if you're Aries and you're cross-watching this, Tauruses are freedom-loving little animals. If you've ever seen a bull riding competition, the whole object is to get the human being off the bull, because the bull don't like to be restricted like that. And I know Aries, y'all like to restrict people. You like to have your little boundaries. Y'all like to have, and Taurus is not about this shit. I'm just saying, Taurus, you've got to though moderate what you bring to the table. You can't just go from 0 to 6. You can't be chill and then end up just all over the damn place. You can't do that. You can't do that. So you've got to have some moderation. Fuck relationship. You got to have some balance and moderation for yourself. I'm just saying, Taurus. If you don't, and Taurus, it ain't gonna be pretty if it's you tipping out and you get busted. I'm just saying, it's that kind of tower moment. This ain't, the mental tower moment or the PMS tower moment or the bullshit tower moment. This is real shit right here. This is the real one. There's the only energy coming off of it. If you don't try and moderate what's going on in this relationship, and it feels like, Taurus, you need to open your to the ram and say, look, can we do something else? Now, wait a minute. If there's no love here, Taurus, if you are just dicking around because you're tired of your Aries, then let the Tower come and go and be gone. But at the end of all of this, talking about moderation and shit, don't get your self-esteem tied up into some bullshit because you're not acting right. I'm just saying, Taurus, I know y'all are going to click off and I'm going to get comments from hell like, how'd you say that? I don't like that. That's not me. Okay, eat the fish and leave the bones. If this is not resonating with you, then it's not for you. But for those of you that is, bells are rattling around in your head, and this is a major card, people. No success and no happiness. And then you got your self-esteem all tied up in some shit. If I were you, Taurus, if this relationship with this Aries is sending you through these kind of changes, I would let it go. I would no longer continue to sit there, you know, and as long as your glass is full and you got something in it to sip on, you just gonna shut the fuck up and not say shit. Get the fuck on. You're not gonna say shit, but you're gonna get out in the street and be doing some other shit. Leave. I'm just saying, what you there for? If you're not happy, and Taurus, I get it. The sense that I get is that the Aries is making you conform to some shit that you really don't want to conform to. I get that part. But instead of you feeling like all of this right here, up all night and everything coming at you at once, and you know how we get. Let it go. Let it go. It's not worth this. It's not worth your peace of mind. Because if you're sitting up at night trying to figure out why the Aries is doing something, but then on the other hand, you're trying to figure out how you're going to tip out the dough, really? Let that go. Let that go. Be happy. Life is too short. Y'all don't understand. It's too short. So be happy, Taurus. If this is not working with you, with the Aries, fuck it. Let it go. Just let it go. Guidance from the universe. Victory and success. Moving on. Hello. Conflict and defeat. Cards don't damn lie. They just don't lie. So, up here, the victory and success. Universe is saying, you can have victory and success. Now, you may have to go back here to the recent past and figure out where you lost your focus, Taurus, with your Aries. Just a little tip out deal here. And this is resonating either way. Both of you might be tipping out. Taurus, it might just be you tipping out. Tipping out, screwing around, fucking around. Y'all hear what I'm saying to you. The thing is, you can be successful in this relationship if you want it. If you want it. If you want it. And just understand the world card at the other end of this one. If you want it. Recent past is saying, no, you didn't want it. It was too much. It was causing you too much confusion. Causing you to lose your focus and some other shit. But if you want it, Taurus, I'm talking to you now, you can have it. You know what you need to do to clean this up. But if you want this success, if you want this kind of relationship success, you want to move this out of the choppy waters into the calmer waters, as it were, you can have it. On the other hand, if not, if you don't, move on. .org. Be gone. I'm just saying. There's no sense in staying here if you can't find this, if the original spark, that thing, when you come up with an idea and you get in the mode of getting ready to manifest something. If you can't get it, it's okay. Ain't no shame to the game. It would be bad if you continue to sit here and you don't move on. You feel what I'm saying? So you have choices. You got choices. At the end of all of this, Taurus, if you make no decision at all, if you want to continue to be king of the chill people and keep your glass half full and, you know, have your little joint on the side and do what you do and watch your TV and act like ain't shit going on, that's this card right here. It's going to be some conflict and some damn defeat. Period. End of discussion. And it's, all of this is right here. It's right here. If you don't moderate what you're doing, Taurus, and by pulling yourself in balance, and I just said this in another reading, you've got to communicate. Communication is part of being balanced. We have one mouth and two ears for a reason. So you can speak but so that you can also listen. And that's moderation, doing things in moderation, not overdoing, not over talking, not over. And it feels like Aries is doing too much and trying to run a relationship, and Taurus is doing the exact opposite and trying to just be neutral and just hang in the middle and, you know, make sure their shit is full. I'm just saying, life is short, people. Y'all can fuck around if you want to and turn around and look back on 30 years and figure out where it went to. I'm just saying, you don't have to have this. You don't have to do this. But you can have this. But if you don't want this, you hear me, Taurus? Y'all hear me? I know, I'm going to get lit up on this one. That's okay. I love y'all and I want the best for y'all. I don't want you to spend your time doing shit. You know, and anybody that's doing anything making you uncomfortable enough where you feel like you got to tip around on the outside and go see what's going on. Either you need to get at home straight or you need to go ahead and get in the street and get straight. It's just that simple. And I know a lot of people hang on to shit for a lot of different reasons. Taurus is infamous for hanging on to something well past its. I'm a Taurus, so I'm just telling you what I know, not what I think. We are infamous for hanging on to something well past its expiration date. Be it a relationship, a car, a house, or some other shit. And sometimes we just don't know when to. And all of that really comes back right here about being in balance and doing things in moderation. Sometimes we just get carried the fuck away. And it is what it is. But Taurus, and I'm sorry, I know y'all feel like I'm jumping on you. I'm not. I don't want you to waste your time if you're not going to put your heart in this. That's bottom line, all of this. Let's see. What do you love? Hello. Be flexible. Taurus, what do you love? I know I've had to ask this question before. What do you love? What's important to you? Do you love the fact that you have a partner? Do you love the fact that your partner treats you a certain way, or that you respond a certain way to your partner in the bed? What do you love? What do you love? And if you ain't hitting on none of them questions, then what's the next round of questions? Do you love being in a relationship just to be in a relationship? Is that what this is about? But the issue here is for you. While you're sitting up in your cups, to think about, what do you love? What do you love? Aries, this is you. I'm going to throw this back on you. You need to learn how to be a little flexible. Y'all do. I'm sorry. Sometimes you come off and, you know, what you don't want and what you do want and how things should go. Sometimes, and Taurus, you ain't exempt, but this is really resonating more for the Aries than the Taurus, about being flexible. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes you just have to relent and let some shit just flow like it's going to flow. You may want to rush in and stop something from happening, or stop somebody from doing something, or stop somebody from saying something, all this other bullshit. But the reality is, the universe is the universe. Let it do what it do. You ain't got to be interfering and turning on light switches and off and on and go and stop and shit the fuck. Hell, no. Be flexible. Be flexible. Taurus and Aries, both of you, be flexible. And above all else, take a moment to take care of yourself. When you take care of yourself and you bring yourself into balance and into alignment, some of the stupid petty shit that we do and some of the stupid petty shit that we focus on is not so big a deal when you're in balance. Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.